Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today we are going to talk about all of the fragrances that I picked up last week. So I don't have a ton here. I really have slowed down on, well, I shouldn't say I've slowed down on buying perfume. I'm just, I'm hauling them in like their own little hauls instead of doing, and then keeping everything that I just buy, like that I just pick up here or there for my weekly hauls. So with that being said, I do have a good handful here. I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. The first one I picked up is one that I picked up because one of you emailed me and had a list of 3 perfumes asking if I could review them. The first 2 are a little bit difficult to find, so it might take me a little bit to get to those ones, but I did pick up this one. This is called Guess Seductive Noir. And yeah, so I was able to find this on Mercari, I believe. Possibly eBay. I think this is a newer one from Guess, and it comes in this really pretty black bottle. Oh gosh, and this, you guys, oh my goodness, it's so good. It's so good. Now, nothing groundbreaking here for sure. It's and it's a little bit synthetic smelling, and it's a little bit, and I hate to use the word cheap, but it's a little tiny bit cheap smelling, but it smells so good. And for being kind of like a really affordable fragrance, it's definitely interesting. It's not something you smell every day, that's for sure, but it is like when more affordable brands do these kind of noir, nuit, black fragrances, they do tend to smell similar to these, like deep and syrupy and sweet. So with that being said, let me tell you the notes in this guy. This is bergamot, sage, peony, iris, jasmine, sambac, lily of the valley, velvet, which is listed as a note, Haitian vetiver, and vanilla. And this one, you guys, I think would be such a good unisex fragrance. Like, I think this would smell amazing on a man. It's got that beautiful sage note in it, which you all know I am obsessed with. You get the vetiver and the vanilla, and it's just a beautiful combination. It gives it just a touch of like freshness to an otherwise very syrupy, dense fragrance. It kind of gives it some lift, which is really nice. And this one, when it gets into its deep dry down on the skin, is just gorgeous. I really enjoy this fragrance. This is not the weather for it at all. This is definitely a cooler weather fragrance, and I cannot wait to give it a full wear test in the cooler months, because I think that these notes are just gonna bloom. It's just gonna be a stunner. So anyways, that is Guess Seductive Noir, and yeah, thank you to the person who emailed me asking me to review this, because I typically don't pick up Guess fragrances very often, and I probably would have never picked this one up. And I really would have missed out, because this is really a very gorgeous fragrance. So again, Guess Seductive Noir. The next one that I picked up is a Lush fragrance. I'm on a rose kick, and I have been through, I think I went through a little like tester vial of this fragrance. I know I've had it before. Yeah, I know I've had it before. I just can't remember in what format, but I'm pretty sure it was like a little tester vial or something. This is Lush Rose Jam, and this is such a beautiful rose fragrance. What reminded me of it is, and I promise you guys, I'm going to make a home fragrance video soon, because I have found a lady that makes wax melts that are so good, and she makes wax melts that are Lush fragrances, and I picked up her Rose Jam wax melts, and that is what reminded me of this fragrance. And so I got on and ordered this immediately because I knew I needed a full bottle of it in my collection. I was so happy to see that they made a perfume, which I knew they did, but yeah, I was just happy to get it. So Rose Jam is, let's see here, rose, Turkish rose, geranium, and lemon. It's beautiful. This is one that I'm really, really excited to layer with like a nice, simple vanilla fragrance. I just feel like the addition of vanilla will be just beautiful. Even though this fragrance on its own, it doesn't have anything creamy in it, it doesn't have vanilla or anything in it, but there's just like the slightest bit of creaminess to this. It's just beautiful. I love Rose Jam. It's such a good fragrance. So anyways, that is Rose Jam from Lush. Now on the Lush train, there are so many body sprays that I have had my eye on from Lush, because oftentimes you can get the body spray for a little bit cheaper and it will literally last as well as one of their fragrances, because Lush stuff like lasts forever and ever on the skin. So I picked up on Mercari, there's somebody that sells these little decants of a bunch of their different body sprays, and I just wanted to smell a lot of the different scents, so I went ahead and picked up this little bundle. I'll start with the first one so we can just get it out of the way since I just read you the notes, Rose Jam. And I will tell you, I do prefer the perfume a little bit more, just because there's something just slightly sour smelling in the body spray. I don't know if it's an addition, if it's something that they have to add to it. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's one of the ingredients in it or what, but it's just a slightly sour that I don't get with the perfume. Still stunning though, and if you don't smell that, that would be awesome for you. I also, when I picked up my perfume from Lush, I picked up this bar that's called Pearl, and it's like a massage bar, but I use them like lotion. I'll just like warm it in my hands and then rub it on my skin like lotion, and it's Rose Jam scented too, so because I love to layer lotions. But anyways, back to these. The next one, this is one that I've been wanting to smell for a super long time because I see it come up on Mercari all the time. People have it either in the perfume or in the body spray, and this is called Yognog. And I'm pretty sure this came out around Christmas time one year. And this smells like, it's good. I love it. This isn't really sweet like you would think of maybe eggnog or something smelling like. It's not sweet, so I wouldn't say that this one is safe, which a lot of Lush fragrances aren't safe, which is why I got these little decants so I could test them first. Yognog is clove oil, ylang ylang, and chocolate, and you definitely get the clove oil, but it's super tempered by the chocolate. And then there's just a touch of like the ylang ylang too. It's just nice. It's a really pretty smell. Would I buy a full bottle of this one? Probably not, because I wouldn't find a ton of use for it. It's not something I would want to smell like every single day, but I think at Christmas time or, you know, to wear to bed in the cooler months, this one would be really nice. So anyways, that one is Yognog. Oh my gosh, you guys, that Guess one is like really drying down on my skin now, and every time I move my hand I can smell it, and it's just so pretty. Okay, the next one is one, I also have a full bottle of this fragrance. I adore Vanillary. I have had it in my collection since it came out back in the late 2000s, sorry, like maybe around 2010, I want to say is when they launched their fragrances, and 2010, 2011, and I've had Vanillary in my collection since then because I adore it. It is one of my favorite vanilla fragrances. Oh gosh, gosh, it lasts absolutely forever on the skin. I wear the perfume to bed a lot because it's just really comforting for me because it's like an old friend. I've had it for so long. But Vanillary is Vanilla Absolute, Tonka Bean, and Jasmine. It's just beautiful. If you guys have not smelled Vanillary yet, ugh, I highly, highly recommend this one. It's so good. And the body spray lasts really, really well, just like the perfume. The next one I have is Twilight, and this is a lavender fragrance. Beautiful lavender. It smells like fresh lavender, but it's slightly sweet. Oh, it's gorgeous. This is one that I would die to have a full bottle of. I will probably buy the full body spray in this to spray on before I go to bed. So Twilight is lavender, ylang ylang, and tonka bean. It's beautiful. The tonka bean adds just a little bit of like creaminess to the lavender. It's gorgeous. I love it. So that is Twilight. That's one of my faves. This is called Yoga Bomb. Oh gosh. Okay. This one is stunning. This is another one of my absolute favorites in all of these. This is gorgeous. This is, let's see here. I'm sorry, I have to look at my computer. This is sandalwood, hoe wood, and olibanum oils. It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, super grounding smelling. It's beautiful, beautiful on the skin. This is another one I'm going to end up with a full bottle of. So that is Yoga Bomb. And then the last one is called Turmeric Latte, and that's another one I don't have notes for. Let me look it up real quick. Okay, so Turmeric Latte. Gorgeous. It smells like a latte. Oh, it's so good. You can almost smell like the spiced milk. It's beautiful. This is another one that I would totally love a full bottle of. These are like, this one is $50 though for a body spray, which is crazy, but it does perform like a perfume. So because of that, I would probably pay $50 for it. But this one is Brightening Turmeric, Elegant Gardenia, Soothing Tonka, and Sweet Vanilla. It's beautiful. It is like a spicy but sweet turmeric latte. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Another one that I adore. And I was scared that this was going to happen, that I was going to get these and that there were going to be a bunch that I wanted. Thankfully, I have Rose Jam and Vanillary, which I adore. But now I feel like I need Twilight, Yoga Bomb, and Turmeric Latte. So I'm going to end up with these 3 body sprays unless they make a perfume in them, and then I'll buy those instead. But so those are those ones. And then the next thing I have is my Scentbird. So in my Scentbird this month, I got a Montale fragrance, and I have never tried a freshy or like a more fresh type fragrance from Montale before. This is called Soleil de Capri, and I adore this. This is beautiful. This is, let me spray it. It's like a sweet citrus fragrance. It's so beautiful. So this is grapefruit, kumquat, citruses, white flowers, musk, and spices. I mostly just get beautiful, sweet, slightly creamy citruses. It's gorgeous. It's a Montale fragrance, so it lasts on the skin for absolutely ages. I adore it. I would totally buy a full bottle of this. So anyways, that is Montale Soleil de Capri. The next one I picked up, I got this off of Amazon because I had to order some decants, which I'm still waiting, or some atomizers, which because somebody emailed me asking me to sell them a decant of something, but Amazon is taking absolutely forever to ship, and my other things came, but my atomizers are still just out there. Like I was supposed to get them, I think yesterday, and they never came yesterday, so I'm just gonna wait another couple days and I hope they come. But I don't know what is going on with the mail. But anyways, this is something that I ordered just to kind of make up to the $25 so I could get free shipping. And this is the Perfumers Workshop. This is Tea Rose Jasmin. So I had never smelled this one before. Oh my gosh, I keep getting a whiff of that Guess perfume. And it's so good, you guys. It's so, so pretty. Okay, so Tea Rose Jasmine. I adore these kind of vintage style bottles. I just think they're so fun. And oh my gosh, you guys. This is one of the hands down best jasmine fragrances I've ever smelled. I will tell you, when you first spray this, it is a little bit indolic smelling. It's a little bit, I mean, indolic smelling. It's, yeah. But once this dries down on your skin, it is the most beautiful jasmine fragrance ever. It's slightly sweet. It's very natural smelling. Oh my gosh, it's so, so good. I am just so happy that I picked this up on a whim because it's so beautiful. This is one of those fragrances that's gonna make you feel like you are, I don't know, it's gonna transport you like back to the 70s, and you've got like hair down to your waist parted in the middle, and you're wearing this like gunny sack floral print dress. I know, it's the weirdest, but that's what this makes me feel like. And you smell like sunshine and jasmine tea rose, or tea rose jasmine. Oh my gosh, it's just, it's a whole experience. But anyways, this is Lily of the Valley, rose, tuberose, jasmine, cedar, sandalwood, and amber. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Like, oh, such a good jasmine, like vintage jasmine smell. I can't stop smelling it. I gotta put it away. But anyways, that is Tea Rose Jasmine by the Perfumers Workshop. And last but not least, I ordered a decant of this, and then I realized that I didn't go through my entire last decant. One of you actually sent it to me. I still do have just maybe a ml or so left, so I am glad that I ordered this, but I'm gonna go ahead and order. I found a place that I can order a 15 ml decant of, and so I'm gonna get that because it's like nowhere to be found, and I don't want to pay $150 for it because I don't think it's like that excellent. But this is Elie Saab Essence No. 1 Rose. This is a beautiful, beautiful rose fragrance. I will say though that the Nina Ricci Lex Days Rose Absolute was also created by Francis Kurkdjian. And I don't know why I've been talking about him so much on my channel lately, but I've just gotten a lot of perfumes by him recently. So, but anyways, the Rose Absolute I actually prefer a little bit more than the Essence No. 1. So I ordered a full bottle of that. It's coming. I really adore it. But I would love a 15 ml decant of this, which I think will be plenty. This is going to be beautiful in the cooler weather, and yeah, I have this little, I think this is a 3 ml decant, so happy to have this. This is Essence of Bulgarian Turkish Centifolia and Damask Rose, Rose Absolute from Grass and Turkey. So it is just literally a rose fragrance. Very, very beautiful. I love it, and I need to get on getting that 15 ml decant before even that's sold out, and then I can't get it at all. So anyways, guys, that is it for my weekly haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.